Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to another episode of Don't Forget Our Esports Dream. Dream? I mean dream. Dream, not Dream. God damn it. 10 seconds in the video and already a blunder like that. Anywho, let's continue. Axel! Over here! Hey, thanks for showing up earlier. Of course, and congratulations qualifying. It was a sure thing, but I was glad to see it in person. Are you sure that you don't mind sitting with me? Some of the other guys in the club might get jealous. Come on, let's make sure we find some decent seats. Wait, before I decide I'm supposed to meet someone. That friend of yours? No, I don't actually be allowed to come. Is that? Hello, dear. Are you Miss Kim? Oh, yeah, that's me. You must be Cinta. Jessica? Cinta is fine. A pleasure to know you. Unfortunate that both Chai Young and Sung Kwan are predisposed simultaneously on the day of my visit. I hope you don't mind entertaining me. Of course not. This Axel, by the way. He's also a pro gamer. Good to meet you, Jessica. How long have you been studying Korean? Tell me about it as we find our seats. Likewise, and let's. That girl! And she's here too, and she's with Foreigner and Axel. Who the hell? Whatever, I beat her. Who cares if all her friends are esports celebrities? This is much better because you just had to complain about coming to XSL alone. Class should hang out together outside the PC bank. Don't be so whiny. I don't think I have else to worry about on top of so many members ditching for this sad crap. What? Don't you have to tank it too? Hell no. I'm going to waste management just to spite my stupid ass teacher who said I couldn't even make it as a garbage man. Come on, I hope those two clowns knock each other around real good. I doubt Jett wants to see the of us in the audience. That isn't up to her. I understand that long-haired practice has been changing, but it's for the good of the game. What about the good of our team? Those who cannot resist, for whatever reason should not. If the KPGA wants Renault gone, so be it. It's say when you're not the one on the chopping block. Don't fear the end, my coach. Prepare for it. If I could go back to when I first joined the team, I wouldn't change a single thing from then to now. Are you sure this is alright? I'm caught up in my coursework. My parents can't do or say anything they haven't already. I owe them this. Which will you cheer for? I'm not sure. Ready? Yeah. Good, you got this, Sync One. Phil shows me a nod. He's grown used to our terse exchanges and needs to say nothing more. Before he moves away, someone waiting on him steps forward from her place against the wall. Fierce? Sorry. I mean it that this time. Not for leaving, but for blaming why I had to on you. It wasn't your fault. I shouldn't have said those things. You've taken more hits than anyone in you, Chae Young. It's little wonder why you're eager to throw punches. You and Sung Kwan show us a good game, alright? You know what you must do? Show them who beat when you deserve the title of pro gamer. I'll do it, not because it serves the KPG, but because it's what a pro gamer does. Tell me the truth, did you arrange this? You are bold to ask for one I've read as loyal. Go now, it's time. Asshole. Welcome to the final XSL qualifier. The 16 players who qualify today will begin the bloody path to the first round of the XSL. This monumental task of qualifying is the first step in every young pro gamer's dream. Those counters are a bit over the top, aren't they? I like them, but maybe that's my fond memories talking. What are the commenters like? Where are you from, Cinta? Much less professional, but terribly knowledgeable all the same.
You sure don't want to sit with him, she's just a few rows ahead.
Let them enjoy the game without worrying about explaining it to me. That can be your job.
Yeah, real thoughtful of you.
Also, you're definitely not allowed to smoke in here.
Who do you have? This hard one. Jett, I guess. You would? Even odds on that. 10,000 what? How about losers? Pays. Loser pays for dinner. Deal!
When? Phew! Crowded in here. Sorry fellas, it's hard to watch from backstage. Do you mind if I sit here?
Sure. It's about to start. This was probably one of the best sets of the year.
From two amateurs? You don't mean that.
Remember, Bolt and Jett are exceptionally familiar with one another's style. And that's rare between strong players. I wonder what that means for the outcome of this. It means only one thing. When one calls, only the other will hear. Quite opening from these two. You never know with these two player maps.
After all that practice, you think they tried to cheese?
It can be tough to hold a forge fast expand on this map, but I'll bet Jett would rather bank on a strong mid game. Yeah. He's got reverse and shutter thread. I know firsthand how much work Bolt puts in with those. See the position minerals? It's much harder to defend that way. Watch, here he goes!
One right click. What? Oh, sorry.
Here comes the hydraulics. He needs to get out of there with that Riva.
Right click. Was that good enough?
He'll need to deal more damage than that. Just powering up to an unstoppable late game. He wants that Overlord. Look! Seung-Hwan shouldn't be looking for damage with the Corsairs. If he's not careful, Jett will catch his shot with those Hydras.
He's trying to get in there! I can't look! There he goes.
Nice work seeing around Jett's vision. Let's see how he can get down here.
There is the first Reaper!
Andreas get a second. Man, Jett is screwed. Don't be sure. Bolt invests so much into this attack that it absolutely has no to deal damage. The Scarabs are out! Run, dude!
I think I clicked fucking wrong button. Whatever.
Now the other! But the Hydras, did he wait too long? No, he made it out, but without the damage he needed done. See those two Zerglings behind the minerals? Jett spotting for another attack. It's much harder for a Bolt to get damage than now.
Looks like he's trying away anyway.
Scrubs out.
That didn't look like much damage. He's got one more shot before he needs to escape. The Hydras are almost here.
That was enough damage, but at least Seung-Hwan got out of there without losing his reverse. The game's still on. Heed my advice now more than ever, Bolt.
Wow, I haven't actually played in a while and I'm messing up the buttons.
Whoa, look at the Scourge. Jett size back map control. If we're going to fight, you will likely be on higher terms now.
I'm not sure his army is strong enough, but he's got everything he needs.
His base looks tough. Wait, look!
Oh no, Jett!
That's a huge blunder. She was waiting here to get that shuttle.
It seems that prepared Seung-Hwan to step out and face her now. Oh my gosh, I can't look!
Here he comes. She comes. I hope you're ready, Bolt.
1A left click, 2A left click.
Decent positioning so far. He'll push through this with those incoming dragon reinforcements. Unless he's trying to tank hits with them. Bolt's being careless with those cursors. He needs to retreat. She's pushing him back. What if she breaks into his natural? Don't be so sure. Look at the choke point and remember those rivers that Bolt kept alive. Jesus, he just killed like 10 Hydras with a single shot! Jett doesn't seem willing to let that go unanswered. Good pick off, but she overcommitted to that attack and needs to back off.
Jett's containing Demi! Him isn't she? How long can Bolt last on 2 bases?
There is not much time, Bolt has to get something done soon.
Left D, left D, left T, left T.
Look at that!
Look at that army from Jett. How is Bolt supposed to survive this?
I'm not sure he can, but he has to try.
Left T, left.
What a huge storm. Is he actually about to hold this? The reverse reinforcements! I can't believe what I'm seeing! What the hell is in open terrain? Microbolt, you got this! Impressive, Bolt claims a decisive with that. Jett stayed on the Hydraulics for too long. The lurkers are running out but with that engagement it might be too late.
Don't say that! Come on! I want to see you fight back! Get him, Jett!
1A, Bolt's still on the attack. Every time they engage, Bolt pushes ahead. Look, there he goes again.
Why couldn't he launch storms like that a year ago in Team League? Look at how many units Protoss has! Controlling so many small army parts at once like that is hard as shit! But wait, he's got Hydras under Dark Swarm at his third. Can he hold? He's got the right units to defend, but she's already done so much damage to the Nexus.
She's running away. Is that the right move?
It cost Jett her Hydraulics, but look! Clever! Jett left Zerglings under Dark Swarm and finished off the Nexus. That's going to put Bolt on the clock.
It's so even both of them have such strong armies now!
That huge orange cloud. That's Dark Swarm. Does it deal damage? It protects units inside from ranged damage. You can't see them, but Jett's hiding her lurkers under there. Only Zealots and Storm can unseat them in that position.
Splash from Archons and Reverse Sewer! Look, Bolt's using it to cover himself against her Hydraulics! Jett really needs to retreat!
I'm not sure if Sun Quan should keep pushing forward. I know he wants to contain her, but... Look at Zerglings run by! If Jett can snipe the Nexus a second time, she'll cripple him! Yes, perfect storm, Sun Quan. Now is the time to strike. He should attack, right? Look at his army. God, Protoss is so overpowered. See those big Zerg units? Ultralights? They shrug off storm and splash damage. Under Dark Swarm, they're almost impossible to deal with. There is so much going on, it's hard to keep up with.
Come on, Bolt, you've got the position you need.
Get in there! He's doing it! Bolt's going to break her!
My word, does the auditorium normally shake like this?
Jett, survive! Survive! I don't want it to end soon! So soon!
Nothing's over yet. Jett has another game to figure this out.
It's so loud as she typed. She typed GG. And look, Bolt just pumped his fist. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so that I messed up once or twice, and it's twice. And only rank A.
God damn it!
Anywho.
Bolt didn't go for Forge Fast Expand this time. Is that safe? He got out Zealot pressure to get his tackle faster. It's greedy, and Jett can punish if she catches on by playing greedy herself. I hope she learned from last game not to wait for so long. Sun Quan already has serious production line. Base entrances are much more open on this map. She's done well so far to take advantage of that.
Zerglings! So many Zerglings!
Means hell?
Look, they're about to engage!
Potstorm never deployed, just one more and those brute lurkers are done for.
What's that? What's it up? Look, even more Zerglings are on the way. It's the Terran, isn't it? There is nowhere to funnel those small and weaker units so Jett can find her advantage in numbers.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. No surprise that you're a pro gamer. Look! She found the base that Bolt's been trying to hide! It's dangerous for her to commit to a full-on attack at that location, but Bolt needs to be seriously careful of letting her shoot down those cannons and harass him. Not a dead Zerg. It's bad for her to stay on even bases like this. Even I know that. There's no easy prescription for what Jett needs to do here. If she overexpands, Bolt will crush her.
She has everything she needs. It's a matter of carefully choosing the right time to engage. I don't envy her position.
Bolt got her out on the map. Look, he's going in.
Fuck. Sloppy is going to cost her if she can pull it back.
Ah, Bolt's chasing! Be careful, Jett!
1A left. What the did she get the freaking... Oh, look at that! She spun right around to fight in the dark! Swan, careful now, Sun-Quan! That was the star sense.
Ultras already? Damn, she looking aggressive tech route this game. I hope she's got upgrade too much. Here's a new talent. She read the tempo Bolt said and knew she had time for Ultralisks. Finishing off this army puts her in a dominant position. Ah, the observer missed time around by. She got that base from earlier. From here out is Jett's game to lose. Don't count Sun-Quan out just yet. He's shown discipline in this game and you want for which him go.
Fuck.
Jett just won't let him have the base, huh?
She's done a good job finding him out by the map. He can't be everywhere at once.
He better do something fast or he's about to lose to a girl.
A girl with a plaque. Look out! Even busting out the Dark Archon. Alright, Sun-Quan, let's see what you've got.
Run, Jett, run! Get back to your army!
Miss Kim, I do not say that you sound a tad biased in who you're cheering for.
Oh my gosh, look at this clash! Ultras, Reavers, Archons!
Bolt's got those Ultras maelstromed. What a rare thing to see. Better capitalize on it while he can. Good, good, keep going. Show us more, both of you.
My god, it's going to be down to the last unit. Look at this!
Bolt's got the best. Bolt's got the most left over, but is he strong enough to take another wave?
Hard to say. Jett's denied his expansion for so long that...
Look at that Zerg army! I think it by Zerg is by far the most overpowered race. Sun-Quan, come on, you can hold this. So much Zerg
just crashing over him like a tidal wave.
And again, great storms, but Jett adapted too well. Those Ultralisks just don't care about his storms.
Yeah, come on, Ultralisks! Get in there! Chow down on those probes!
Jett's done so much damage already, but Bolt still needs to stem the tide, now or never.
Just 3 of those big Zerglings has him scrambling back, but she's already attacking him elsewhere on the map.
He needs to pull back, but that's the problem.
Why? He handled it already?
See that, Overlord? Genius! Look at that! A double drop of Zerglings! Even more interested in terms of the expansion, locking Sun-Quan out of his own base.
That seals it. Without economy, Bolt cannot survive. At this point, it's inevitable.
We're on to the final game.
Yeah, the average APM destroys me with the ranks now.
Fuck!
Well, I will play again anyway to get the achievements. So. Whew, man, this is stressful. Okay, Bolt went back to the to Forge Fast Expert. I don't blame him for playing this one carefully.
He's having a Jett's expansion, but he's not putting on a pressure. What does it mean?
Bolt shouldn't commit to Dark Templar for more than scouting. He can take his third soon, but not until he's dealt some damage. With so much investment tech, we won't last long on 2 bases. Brutus better get some units out. That Zerg army's looking strong as hell. An ambush on the reach outside Bolt's base. Jett's position here is really good. Should he pull back? Go in, there is no time!
I don't see lurkers. That choke is tight, but I think Bolt can push through. He's got her on the run. Is he about to do it again? My current expand. Do not be complacent, Sungkwan. There! She's got her lurker's bird finally. Sungkwan needs to get his reinforcements over there immediately.
Bolt's army's all on the move for outside his base, but where is Jett?
Oh my, look! A doom drop with lurkers and hydras. There is just one cannon in Bolt Pain. What a gutsy move.
There's no time. We're bros, Bolt. Leave! Leave!
Fuck. How the hell is he supposed to deal with all of this? In his own base and everything. He's going to lose his Nexus at minimum. It's fine, Bolt. You're okay. You've got your first base up. Keep your economy strong and you'll be fine. Clear this out. Jets even target the observatory so that Bolt won't be able to spot her lurkers. Damn, that's so smart. Can you hold her, Bolt? Or will she pull you apart? He's got his army back, but at what cost? All this delayed mining and damage. If he can deal with the lurkers, he may survive, but he'll have to do it entirely with Storm.
I still don't know what that means, but I see that a lot of Bolt buildings are exploding. Ah, so much there! Sungkwan, look out! She's going to attack your fire base!
He seems predisposed in his base. Did he kill all of that army? I don't see it anymore. This is really bad for Bolt. He's totally out of position after already taking damage in his bane.
Run, Dragoons! Run! Get there!
And in the main... His main and third base destroyed. Maybe if he can rebuild quickly. No, look, coach! Those hydras and lurkers were burrowed and held there all along without vision to spot. There is no way for him to rebuild.
No, it's over already.
Tremendous. Damn, surely does have it. Those were good games, Sungkwan. We're proud.
Jett, amazing above her.
This was my own miscalculation on many fronts. There are only so many things I can control. The outcome of an honest fight should be one of them. Otherwise, there'd be no better than. Today is the end of everything, Lee. The people of this country crave what you showed us here. Don't keep them waiting.
Amazing, where is she? I think we must have a word with her.
And I got to play her. Do you think she's still mad at us? I want to ask for an autograph. Man, I don't know.
You know, you did make it! Oh, I'm so happy!
I'm glad I did. Think they'll come out like last time? Locke rises from his seat in the crowd and towers over them all. You wait a long time for Jett. For her, the ceremony has come to mean nothing. I take some time backstage to come to terms with my disappointment. No matter how happy I am for Jett, it doesn't compare with how bad I wanted this. For a dozen or so times I played on this stage for Team League, I've never had the privilege to come out of this door on my own. I find that it eases the sting more than I'd care to admit, not because I'm grateful to them, but because I don't want to imagine the wound is so shallow. There you are, is Jett coming out? Don't know, didn't see her backstage.
Dad, where is she?
That won't be the last we see of her, Minster. Even I know that. Sorry disappointing you guys. I can say that I'll do better next time. If there will be next time. A chorus of protest erupts, mostly from girls and other sporters, about how well I played. The pro gamers behind them simply watch. There is much to be said, but little time to say it. My friends, peers, and fans peel off one by one until just a few remain. I'll be around until the end of the week. I'd love for you and Chaeyoung to show me Seoul through the eyes of two natives and discuss an opportunity. I assume she knows of BlizzCon. It's not in my power to grant you that. I can only speak for myself. Then let us hope that Chaeyoung speaks again soon. A victory without triumph to share won't stoke her fire for long. You might know that better than either of us. Wherever she is now, I hope that Jett got what she wanted. Keep going, Bolt. You'll get yours soon enough. Of course. I've got a bright red target to chase now. After signing a few things for the handful of fans who remain, I bow my thanks and step backstage. Even now I'm proud to say that I didn't let go of my esports dream. I was loved by my fans and made a modest but true living by my own hand, and I never failed to appreciate that fact. I poured everything into Brood War, all my aspirations, my hard work, my talent, my dreams. And every time I came up short. I earned my title of pro gamer and nothing more. I buried myself in the pain of my failures even as I slowly passed them and the round of 8 one season. For a moment I was proud until I looked up from my small victory. The very first StarCraft 2 tournament, a massive open bracket run by VSL with 100 million won on the line. Whoops. Jett, who had dropped out of Brood War that summer, re-emerged with the same passion from our days before Hag won in middle school. She destroyed them, one after another. From retired KPGA pros to teenage new bloods, she cut down Korean and foreign opponents alike. No one could stop her. Brood War fans called her opportunistic. Commentators bitterly joked about how much foreign money had entered our scene. Even those who sang her praise found a way to condescend her, bastards. And she gave her ear to none of them. Good. Jett became the champion of her dreams. And I just watched from the sidelines. I play your foreigner. And I'll destroy her. You'll try. Huh?
You become top representative of legally. How could you lose?
Huh? What? Wait! Those are... Whoa! Those are the old guys. Okay.
Yes? You. Who is it, Reva? Ah, Seung-Kwan. Please come inside.
Her teammate eyes me warily. Beyond the door frame, I don't see her Protoss, Rand, or Foreigner, just Axel.
Been a while. I think I speak for all of us when I say thanks for the match.
Yeah, well, you're welcome, I guess.
Axel, why don't you and Reva see if Mag and Stant are done helping out at the convenience store? Are you certain?
Come on, let's leave them to it.
Very well.
You won.
Mag did. I barely had anything to do with it.
No, I mean, you won our competition, our race. I need to admit that to you. It was Starlink and you won it. It counts, so you won.
This is the first time I considered that. But not because I don't still think about that promise. I never cared about how I'd reveal at the end, whether I'd won or lost. The whole point of our little game was simpler than that. How did I know that as a kid only to forget it? It made me better, but it's over. It's been over, I guess. The time I've spent away from Jett has been good for me, but I can't fault her for that unfortunate truth. What is there to say? I'm the same as I've always been.
That's not true. Okay, I saw what happened to you after you won your championship. For everyone that treated like a champion you were, there were two that wanted you to justify how you done it. It was either an actual miracle or disaster, depending on their point of view. You're different now, jaded and angry. I don't blame you for either, but you're not the same.
Even when I finally crested that peak, voices below continued to doubt me. The dream that I'd prove everyone wrong was impossible all along. I have every right to live free from their expectations. For a while I did, but it's hard to keep up. They make me too angry.
None of us are done growing, and if you never accept those who didn't accept you, then so be it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so we can go with basically everything. Okay.
There's a lot to unpack there. Where do I start? When we went separate ways in middle school, I assumed you would put StarCraft behind you. You stayed because your esports career was the one thing you'd achieved, all on your own. No matter how stupid that makes you, I respect it. Each year I stayed in this profession is damage down to my future and my relationship with my parents. But I just don't care, not as much as I want this. I came to terms with that price years ago. Fight, Bolt. Okay, what else? PC Bank, why not? I can't believe you actually came out for all-out attack after all these years. Since getting to StarCraft 2, I've always wanted to test where I'm in a comparison with Brood War. How long have you been playing? Be honest. Month maybe a little more, honestly. Okay, believe you, but I can't decide what to think if you accept this show match request. Don't thank me, it was a match to decide who was wrong and who was right, with something on the line for all involved. Yeah, alright. Okay. They were a bunch of sad boys, no wonder you fit in so well.
You seem to fit in pretty well too, all 3 months.
Did you know I never actually signed a contract with them? Didn't move into the team house either. I spent 6 hours at the Goshi 1 and 16 at the team house for those 2 seasons.
If it worked for you, then I've got nothing to doubt you about. I shouldn't have presumed so much on your behalf.
Did I really work? I mean, I beat you, but I never got past the round of 32. Who's to say I wouldn't be here if that hadn't happened?
You need that win.
Maybe. There is no such thing as practice partner in StarCraft 2, at least not how they existed in Brood War. If you want to practice, you find a friend to train on equal terms. I don't know of a single team that doesn't encourage all of their members to qualify.
Sounds like a better existence for low-level pros, but all it takes is someone with a little ambition to start an arms race. Still against limiting the practice day to 8 hours?
Hell yeah, we do that to ourselves, not to our teammates.
Really, then, what would you do if Mark dipped out of practice at 5 PM every day?
That's different. I'm not just a teammate, I'm her captain.
Uh-huh.
It was kind of pointless presentation in retrospect. There wasn't any kind of meaningful 7-part rivalry to the 7 kings. What went on between Fierce and Locke was far more interesting. At least I managed to steal one of them for my own team.
Aside from Locke, all 7 remain active in either Brood War or StarCraft 2 to this day. Just goes to show the staying power most top players have. I can think of many lower level players that came up later and burned out faster.
Sticking around is easy. There's something to be said for someone who can manage it. That's the reason one you hear about often. I'm not asking you to celebrate just getting by. I know that's not what you're doing.
Sure. Oh, wait. No, I'm not done. XSL.
I've heard rumblings about whether or not they'll disband or switch to StarCraft 2.
I think they'll give it a try, but VSL has grown so much since the Brood Wars days. Just goes to show how playing by the rules sometimes pays off.
If it's for the right reasons, the iron behind how strict the KPGA is towards the players is that it's all for a self-serving purpose. They pay for it eventually.
Do you really think they'll see a day without XSL? I mean, the brand itself is so popular that I can't imagine it ever going away.
Time will tell, but I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, should we really go through everything? Programmer, Braver... This one, for example? You really need to get yours done soon, don't you? Or did Daddy Warbucks pull some string behind the scenes for you?
Yeah, he doesn't have that kind of power. If he can do anything at all, it's only to make sure I don't get some horrible post sweeping for mines at the DMZ or something.
My bear's about to finish his first year, but he's in no great rush, considering how well he fits up in there.
I'm glad to hear it, even if I know I definitely won't.
Don't be such a priest. I'm sure you'll get some cozy desk job. I'm impressed with my moves.
Since the final, all you ever do is give a thumbs down to your opponent. Where's that creativity?
Hey, because that's what they deserve. There are so many bad players don't need to think they're future champions. Micromoids are a way of informing them otherwise.
What about when you emerge from the booth from your Starlink win? I don't remember a thumbs down then, just a tear-streaked smile.
Oh, shut up!
8 p.m.
I'm still cruising at the cool 325. Not that it's as important in StarCraft 2.
Don't let the fans hear you say that. The brood war netizens will hold it over your StarCraft 2 fans forever.
Hey, it's just me, or has the internet made things worse?
What? It's made them better. We can actually watch tournaments in decent quality. There has never been more entertainment media available to us at any time in history.
Everything's so much more complicated. When we were kids, seeing a local PC bank jump with 200 APM blew our minds. Now anyone can watch 400 APM play live with 2 keystrokes.
There is 2 sides to the coin. I shouldn't have to explain that to you.
Maybe I'm just getting old.
You're 23!
That's old!
Yeah, then I'm an old geezer. Or basically I should be in a coffin already. At 26. Star Sense. She had Star Sense during the battle.
Every Stark player has it. Whether or not we nurture it determines if we will come to rely on it.
Do you believe that? Every time I find a proxy at the perfect time, that it could never have been random or lucky?
There is no such thing as person who is consistently lucky. You have to be in the right place to be there at the right time. You know, there's more to it than just that. The tiny details that you and I notice that the spectators don't. That we see a mistimed scout as a tell might as well be magic to them. But it's not. Anyone can learn. All it takes is time.
Is that so?
Jeez. Whatever. So
we still talk regularly. I'm in a bunch of group chats where they can be overwhelmingly active at times. I saw her all day while she was interning at VSL. She attends a small college in America these days, but talks all the time about dropping out to go full-time at VSL.
I think Miss Sale knows her limits. If she makes the call, I'll trust it's a good one.
Agreed.
What about... Okay, let's go Yuna as well, why not?
Hey, I haven't heard from her since she went abroad, but Miss told me she got the perfect SAT score.
All 4 parts. There are only a few dozen perfect scores per year. Hell, only my math section was perfect.
Too bad they didn't have a StarCraft section on the test. Maybe I'd had given a shit.
Yuna and I spoke a few times after our match, but I haven't kept up with her either. Do you know where she went to college?
Somewhere in New England. I think Miss said. Where in America is that state?
Let's just... never mind. Who cares, really? Nobody cares about where it is exactly. Cinta?
That woman is a force of nature. Gear Flame and Gatekeepers are both major players in foreign esports these days.
An idea if she's still competing?
She hung it up just like she said she would. Kind of a shame, and I don't like what it implies about my own path.
I get texts from her every now and then, usually coinciding with big StarCraft news. You still work for her every now and then, don't you?
Not for a while now. Maybe we should text her. I'm down for another job like that these days and getting paid.
That trip to BlizzCon was one to remember. If we had more time, I'd love to reminisce about it someday. I want to know that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Wait, so... SC2VN actually takes place after the events of Don't Forget Our Esports Dream? Okay, let's go with everything, whatever.
Oh, stupid thing, I was unworthy of the title back then. I was a pro gamer, even if I wasn't a particularly successful one. There's really nothing all that special about being able to call yourself a professional gamer. These days, some rush to us as soon as they've been signed by a sponsor who pays them in mousepads.
Did it mean more to be a pro gamer before all this growth?
Maybe pro gamers were braver there to go back, and I won't deny that our last year together was a height of competition, but it definitely meant you were stupider and luckier.
Thanks.
There are pro gamers of all different types these days, competitors and not. I hope things will be better for them, just as things were better for us than for the pro gamers of AC or KDG's era.
As long as we stay in the winner-take-all world, I adopt it.
You really don't mind it?
Why should I benefit from it? And I wouldn't be in this profession if I didn't think I can win.
If you say so.
She looks kinda tired. Brava.
Without a pro license system in StarCraft 2, it's not something we have to worry about. In retrospect, the license was all about KPGA control. They want to decide who was and wasn't allowed to play StarCraft. When I think back to how much I cared about it, I feel like a fool. But even I, who knew better than to fall in line, was convinced that KPGA was necessary evil. First, achieving that license was a special moment for every competitor, but StarCraft 2 proves there's plenty to fill that void. I'll never have the privilege of truly earning my license. But I also have 100 million won sitting in my bank account. I think I'll be okay. 100 million won. How much is it? Korean won. She said 100 million, right? 100. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, that's around 300,000 in my currency, so Polish currency. I can't say it's not much, but at the same time, it's not. Because like, you buy a house and you are out of money, basically. Crazy. Anyway. We both have better things to do, practice to take care of responsibilities to our teams. That I am pretty sure that those around both of us would bug at seeing us again. But just for that one, it was good to be together again. So we're not... Wait, did I somehow skip the questions? Okay. So, what's next for you, Bolt? Gonna live up to your pledge? Is it StarCraft Crew 2 or Brood War? I have no idea. For now, I'm just going to play what I want. I'm really happy to hear that, but I know you too well to pretend you don't want that rematch with Mach. The fight with you, Foreigner, was to decide who was right and who was wrong. I'm still coming to terms with how wrong I was. For now, I can say honestly that I don't need another match. But don't hold me to that in case I change my mind. Don't worry, I won't. It was good to see you again, Chaeyoung. I should go. Before you do, play StarCraft with me, the first one. I've been grinding Brood War non-stop for years. Have you even touched the game the past 6 months? Nope, but who cares? I just want to play. I'm not taking no for an answer. Use Max PC. She won't care. Now will she not? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, here we don't go. Dang. That's a good tune. Anywho. Seems like we are done with another game from Team 11. Don't forget our esports dream. Hope you enjoyed. I did a lot. It was a great story again. It really was a great story once again. And this time we got to kind of play the StarCraft as well. In like visual novel type, right?
Oh man, I just got rushed again. All the dreams that I had got crushed again. I can
And it was great to see Jett again. Anywho, you can say that the pro gaming is not easy, basically. Especially if we get to look at the StarCraft and how it was, right? And I guess especially in Korea, which was in the lead for so many years, I guess, in the game. I don't know if they still are. Probably they are, right? I could just check it out, but maybe later. Or maybe not. StarCraft Pro Gaming. Match fixing scandal, what? Oh. Holy crap. Crazy stuff. I don't understand why I haven't actually looked into all of that earlier. Damn, there is so much to all of that. Damn. Huh. So seems like Brood War is still the one that is basically leading everything. StarCraft 2 not so much. Interesting. Sticking to the classic, I like the idea. And if you don't forget our esports dream. Great game. Great game. Great story. I wonder if there will be more. I wouldn't mind. I would totally love to see what happens to all of the characters later on. And I wonder if Miseo made it. Basically as the professional reporter, more or less. That would be awesome. I mean, I do believe that she would do a great job as one. And I wonder how Jett's career went on. I wonder how Bolt's career went on, and so on. Even the, like, kind of, let's say, side characters. Also, I'm really curious about Smokey's past, because I'm pretty sure in the past he was part of some esports, probably StarCraft as well. I believe StarCraft because he knew how to play it, so yeah, I'm curious about his past as well. Team 11, I'm counting on you. Anywho, hope you enjoyed. I guess we are moving, well, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm moving to recording next game tomorrow. Hope to see you in the next game as well. Bye bye.